share my music.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Zach, and I have another video for you today. So this is actually a comparison of the Sennheiser HD 380 Pros and the Audio-Technica ATH M50 headphones. So I've done reviews of both of these on my channel, so check those out. I will leave the links in the description below. I'm going to get onto a comparison of these so that you guys know which one I would get if I only were to choose one, so you guys know. So starting off with the Sennheisers, they have a thick, hard case, as you can see, and they're the case is much longer, but thinner, obviously, than this one. You can't really compare them. This is obviously just a soft pouch. So opening these up, here we have the Sennheiser HD 380 Pros, as you guys can see. And I'm going to take the Audio-Technicas out of their little home. Here we go. Okay. So let's move those away. And let's move those away. Now they do both come with one of these, a 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter. Most headphones nowadays come with those for listening to really high-end audio equipment or stereos or whatever. So as you can see, they do fold in a very different way. Sorry about the cables, they're just pretty long, so I kind of can't completely control them, but this is how the Sennheisers fold. Not typical, but it does get the job done. Open those up and place them right here. And then I honestly think that Audio-Technicas just fold in a much smarter way. They just fold up like this, and they are built pretty differently though. So you just can pop them down like that. Let me just put these back up. So here we have the Audio-Technicas on the left and the Sennheisers on the right. So as you can see, they are pretty different in size. These are definitely a bit bulkier. Picking them up, it does feel a little bit heavier. Pretty close in weight though. And padding, obviously, they're pretty equal in thickness, but they are a different material. This is more of a, obviously it's a wrinkled foam. This is definitely more of a plush leather kind of feel more than a foam. And onto the headbands, they both have plenty of padding on the headbands. On the top, this obviously says Audio-Technica. Looks really nice. I like how they did that. You can see a little bit of a texture along here. And Sennheiser, it says the same thing. And that too looks nice. This is actually on plastic, and this is actually on the cushion itself. Okay, moving on to the ear cups. These do a full swivel. They go all the way this way, and then they go all the way this way. So a 180-degree swivel, which is nice. And these go all the way that way, and then just this way. So they only go half the amount of the Audio-Technicas, but that's just based on how they fold, so that's not too big of an issue. So now, after we've gotten past those things, for the design of them, personally, I just like these looks of the Audio-Technicas a bit more than the Sennheiser. They're both nothing too flashy. Nothing really for a fashion statement like Beats might be. Pretty equal overall, but I definitely say I like the looks of these a little bit more than the looks of these. But like I said, they're pretty comparable. Onto the cables, these long cables. They are both coiled, as you can obviously see, and they are about the same length. They range from 1 to 3 meters in length. I think they are both the same length. And they're both thick. They don't look like they're going to be breaking anytime soon. And I like the coiled cable because it's not too bad when it's coiled up, and it can still stretch for a pretty long distance. So now I'm going to be moving on to the tech specs of these headphones. Starting off with the Sennheisers, here we have the box. So as you guys can see on the bottom, at least hopefully you can see, the frequency response is 8 Hz to 27 kHz. The impedance is 54 ohms. Transducer principle is dynamic. I'm not sure what that means. And then we have over here, the weight is 220 grams. And then the sound pressure level is 110 decibels. And the length of the coiled cable, like I said before, is 1 to 3 meters. And obviously it is a closed headphone design. And now moving on to the box for the Audio-Technicas. Got it in a bunch of languages. We have English at the very top there. So the type is a closed back dynamic. Driver size is 45 millimeters. Neodymium magnet. And then we have the frequency response of 15 to 28,000 hertz. So a bit higher on the low end and a bit also higher on the high end. And then the sensitivity is 99 decibels. The impedance is 38 ohms, less than the Sennheiser is. The weight is 284 grams without the cable. And that's basically it for the specs of that. So now moving on to the most important part, at least what I believe is the most important part in any headphone comparison, and that is obviously the sound quality. So in terms of bass, these definitely win. This Audio-Technica just have a more full, warm, rich sound, just in my opinion. These don't sound bad by any means, but just I honestly just much prefer the sound of the Audio-Technicas. Like I said, the bass just packs a lot more punch. The mids and highs are just a bit crisper sounding. Not that these the mids and highs on this aren't good. They're pretty solid. Sennheiser usually has pretty solid products. This is included. And these are often regarded pretty closely in terms of consistent sound quality and being pretty equal to each other, and I would say that they definitely are. But I would have to give the pretty definite edge to the Audio-Technicas in really most of the categories. So in sound quality, like I said, it's not all that close. I would have to go these. So if that's your biggest thing with headphones, which for me it is, definitely choose these. And then one of the also important things is comfort. So both of these are definitely a nice, definitely really comfortable headphones. There's no doubt about it. But taking a look at them, let's flip this around so you guys can see. You can see that the Sennheisers have a much larger place for your ear to go. So there's no doubt, unless you have like some giant ears, there's going to be plenty of room for your ears to fit in this. I could see that it might not fit in these Audio-Technicas. Mine does, but it's definitely a more close fit. There's a comparison. So in that sense, these might be a bit more comfortable. They're both over the ear, at least meant to be over the ear. Like I said, they both do a good job at that. In terms of the padding, I'd say that they're pretty equal. These feel a bit more like they're pushing into your skin, head. The Sennheisers do, but they both have do a great job with the padding. Obviously, that they have a nice attention to detail when it comes to the padding of these headphones. Now, these both don't have detachable cables. They did make the Audio-Technica ATH M50X headphones, which are basically the same as these, except more expensive. But they have 3 different cables, which are detachable. So that's definitely a nice feature. That's going to be a big thing for you, and you really want that out of your headphones, then you might want to go for that and neither of these. But definitely overall, the Audio-Technicas are my headphone of choice over the Sennheisers. But a lot of it's just going to be your preference. If you've tried them out before, let me know what you guys think. But that's going to basically be it for this video, and I do hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. This was a comparison of the Sennheiser HD 380 Pros and the Audio-Technica ATH M50s. So once again, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps a lot. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.